Hi Floppycatters, it is Sunday night, which means Monday trash day is tomorrow. So I'm getting ready to change the litter out. See how low the litter level has gotten? The litter should be at that line in there and it's very low. So I kind of let it get lower than I normally do because I'm going to empty it and then wash it and then fill it again with our litter. So to empty it, you just hit empty on the litter robot and it will cycle, and then it all dumped below into the waste drawer, and it will stay on that level so that it doesn't cycle back and the kitties don't pee on it, like basically nothing, just the rubber liner. So remove the waste drawer liner. I'm often asked, what litter do I use in our litter robot? Here's your answer. That's 3 40-pound bags. And I also use this one. So both of these litters are from Dr. Elsey's. This is their Ultra, and then this is the Cat Attract. As far as I know, Cat Attract is the Ultra with some herbal additives that makes the cats attracted to use it when it's in a litter box. I just get these every now and again to have on hand. My cats don't have any problem going outside the litter box, but if you do have a cat that's peeing or pooping outside the litter box, this is a good litter to try for that. Or if you just got the litter robot and your cats are used to clay clumping litter, you could try Cat Attract in it to see how it goes. Sometimes they'll be like, oh, whoa, what's this? New litter box? So I do tend to keep a couple of these on hand in case I get a new litter box to review. But in general, I use the Ultra because the Ultra is less expensive than the Cat Attract. And I also like that the Ultra comes in a bag. I think the Cat Attract is going to come in a bag, but I'm not sure when that's coming out. I have the litter robot globe for the gray one outside drying off, but I also went ahead and emptied out our Litter Genie litter box, and I'll fill it with some Dr. Elsey's Ultra. Before I pour it, I like to just cut off the corner of the bag so then it has kind of sort of a pour spout, if you will. And then I pour 2 to 3 inches in there. The lower it gets, the closer the chances are of, you know, like they'll go in here, they'll dig, and then they'll pee or poop. So the lower the litter level, the higher the chances that it's gonna get to the bottom and then get stuck to it. So I try to keep a little higher litter level in a regular litter box. And as you can see, I used a little more than half the bag. So this is a 40-pound bag. And just for those watching, if you're wondering, you know, why I have litter robots and a regular litter box, I explain this in other videos. However, it's because I was raised with a cat who peed and pooped on our beds, and my mom was in constant, you know, cleanup duty and mad and angry that the cat wasn't going where it was supposed to. So I just don't want to give my cats any reason not to use a litter box. The litter robots work so well for a bunch of readers, and that's all they have in their home. But just because of my childhood wounding of that sort, that's why I go ahead and keep this. So they have 3 litter boxes downstairs and then 2 upstairs. So they have 5 choices if they want it. And they use all 5 choices, so I'd rather just keep them as it is. This one, for example, has been used a lot more now that this one has been disassembled for a little bit. So it just depends on what's going on in the house as to, and it's not a bad thing if you have a litter robot to keep one normal litter box on hand, because like right now I'm waiting for that litter robot globe to dry. So that will take a while longer yet. So I'll need to get that clean and dry before I put it back together. So they need to have an option of where to go until then. Once the globe on the litter robot is clean, then I actually cut the bag fully open so that I can scoop the litter. I haven't had a lot of luck pouring the litter in. I think if it was a smaller bag, then it would be easier. But for now, I just scoop it in. And then since everything's clean, I try to level it out with my hand. And then you can see that that's the litter line level. And then I'll cycle it just to make sure that I didn't add too much litter. The way that Litter Robot works is it will only cycle with a certain weight amount, and every litter differs. So whenever I put fresh litter in, even if it's a topper, like, you know, if they've been using it and it's fine and I don't need to go clean it, then I'll do like a scoop out of the bag in there, but I'll be sure to cycle it through when I do it so that I know it's not gonna malfunction in any way. And by malfunctioning, I mean it can like stop mid-cycle if there's too much litter, just because of the weight sensors in the Litter Robot. So as long as it completes a full cycle, then I know the amount of litter I've put in there is the accurate amount. And while that one's cycling, I'll go ahead and tell you that I ended up cleaning the bisque one as well outside today, because one of my cats went number 2 in there earlier today and it ended up smearing all over the inside, which is very rare for my cats. There must have been something they ate yesterday that caused a non-solid poop, but that one got a fresh thing of litter and I've already cycled it and filled it, as you can see. So now when it does a cycle, it doesn't know if it's doing a cycle because, you know, there's been a clump of pee or a clump of poop, but it sifts out the clean litter and then brings it back into the Litter Robot. And it goes a little off to one side so that it can be level when it goes back to even. And now they're ready to go. So both of them are good to go, and we'll see that with the blue light when it turns on. So they both say ready, so I have the right amount of litter in there. Now this bag still has a little bit more left in it. I'll probably just roll it up and keep it on the side. But here's an empty bag, and I actually take these to my sister. She doesn't have a litter locker or a litter genie, so she just uses these kind of bags for her kitty litter for the week. So I save them for her and bring them so that they can be used one more time before they go to the landfill. And that's what I mean by rolling it up. I just have this old trash can that I keep the litter locker refills in, extra scoops, extra litter bags for the waste drawer and the Litter Robot, and then also our litter. So everything's in one place. So now all 3 litter boxes are ready to use with Dr. Elsey's Ultra.